I see this in the media all the time. You know, British Indian, British Pakistani. You look, there's no such thing. You can't
Why
be
is
an
there no
Anglo,
such thing though?
you
But
can't be an
so
Anglo-Saxon Pakistani. You can't be an Anglo-Saxon Mongolian. Come on,
no, but
we're going.
why is it so? Okay, so let me ask you this: Is it, in your view, is it only biological then? Is the only marker a biological marker?
It's ancestral, yes. So look. I'll give you an example. My parents are British, and my grandparents are British. And if you
Mhm.
did this over and over again, we'd go all the way back to Stonehenge.
No, but
Okay?
this is a circular argument because we're talking about what is it to be British. So you can't say, well, we're British. I'm saying that at what point do you become British? So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you're, let's say, for example, half black and half white, the question is, at that point, in your view, would you be British or not be British? How much white do you have to be British is the question.
It's not. Look, it's not a matter of being white because if a Polish
Well, it
person
is. You
No,
were
hold
mentioning
on. Let me
statistics
speak.
about.
Okay, let me
Yeah, sure.
speak. If a Polish person came over here, then they would still remain Polish. They wouldn't be all of a sudden become English, and they're white. So it's not a matter. It's a matter of common sense, really. I'm not a Pakistani, and it doesn't matter if I was born in Islamabad or my children were born in Islam. We're not going to be Pakistani, okay? We'll just be English immigrants in Pakistan. Do you agree with that?
Here's how I see it, right? You have spoken up, and I've seen that on your Twitter feed. You've spoken up about South Africans' rights, minority rights in South Africa, white South Africans, correct? You and
Yes.
Elon Musk and many other people, right? So do you consider them to be South Africans or do you consider them to be
No.
Europeans in Africa?
I consider them to be European settlers that have moved from Europe to South Africa in the British Empire.
So if they
Um,
want to self-identify as South Africans, you say that's an illegitimate self-identification.
See, this has got
So you
many.
agree with the blacks on this? You agree with the blacks?
This has got many echoes with like the trans debate. You know, if I identified as a woman, it wouldn't make me a woman, quite frankly.
No,
And white,
no problem. I just want to see. So you agree with the blacks in South Africa? You agree with the Nelson Mandela's party on this fact that these guys are not actually the indigenous, and therefore they should the far right kind of black parties in South Africa. You agree with them?
fine, yeah, okay, I'll go with that. But I'll tell you what, we'll give South Africa all the ethnic minority population or the black population, African population in Britain, and we'll exchange them for the Dutch and British ancestral
But what about the white
settlers.
people in South Africa that disregard and disagree with what you're saying? And they're saying that we have been, even though we are white and we're South African, we consider ourselves to be South Africa. So are you saying that your view should trump their view, that your essentially your will as a white man in Britain should trump their view as white people in South Africa?